Listen, man. Listen, Linda. Karate chops, all that jazz. Ra. Ra, ra, ra. It's the Bravery Arcade. It's me, Gnarly Marv, the existential Braveheart. Yo, I got a mean headache today, man. I'm wearing these eye guard glasses from the monitors. I think I've been staring at these computer monitors for too long. I literally have like 5 different monitors. Actually, I think it's 6 around me, and I think I'm giving myself brain cancer. But bravery up. How we all doing out there, Bravery Land? The kingdom of bravery. Yo, I look like the guy that sells jewelry at the jewelry store right now. Oh man. And yo, hallelujah, guys, hallelujah. I can do karate in a lot of different ways. It's the road to Resident Evil today. The road to Resident Evil continues today. We got Code Veronica. Code Veronica is the game today. What's my history with Code Veronica? I never really had a big thing for this game. Even when I first saw it, I thought it looked kind of generic the way the characters look, and it's 3D, completely 3D. I mean, you know, you're thinking Resident Evil's always been 3D, but no, I mean the backgrounds are not pre-rendered anymore. Yo, what up, everyone? Where'd that comment come from? It's not on my list of my comments. What's up, everyone? Bravery up, bravery up. Bravery up. But yeah, man, I mean, Furby guy, he's the guy in the arcade right now. How's it going, Furby guy? Listen, Furby guy, I'm really impressed with you, man. I don't know why. I just am right now. You're very impressive. But what was I saying? Yes, it's the road to Resident Evil 3. Nothing you, Bravery. I'm doing Mondo Righteous as usual. I am doing Mondo Righteous. Got a little bit of a baby headache, I guess. I got like a little baby headache or something. I don't know. But for the most part, like I was saying, it's the road to Resident Evil 3 continues today as we play Code Veronica. And like I was saying, I don't really like this game that much. It's an alright game, it's a decent game, but it gets kind of goofy sometimes with the villains. And I thought the environments look kind of empty and generic compared to the pre-rendered games and all that jazz, but it is still a cool game. It's kind of cool. It was a necessary step in the evolution of Resident Evil, I would say. It was definitely a necessary step. You definitely had to get here to get to you know, the RE1 remake, you know, 0, then Resident Evil 4. Yo, nice. A Bravery. Have you played Slender the Arrival before? I can't say that I have. Do you recommend it? What's your review? Because one day I might play it. You never know. You might come in here and be like, oh, I know that game that he's playing. He's not playing one of those games I don't know anymore. He's playing a game I do know. But no, I have not played it. Yo, and we're playing Code Veronica. We're playing Code Veronica today, ladies and gentlemen. The Veronica of Code. It's a scary game. You know what? I had a feeling. I had a feeling that game was gonna be scary because Slender Man, he's a scary guy, right? That's a Slender Man game. Slender Man, he's pretty scary sometimes, right? He's a scary guy, right? He's like, hey, look at me, I'm all skinny and I got long limbs. But that's an annoying sound. Bravery up, bravery up. Slender Man is not the game I'm playing right now. I'm playing Resident Evil, and it's evil people, it's zombies. It's the Resident Evil standard issue Resident Evil. This game doesn't do anything new as far as gameplay. I think this was the game that introduced the turnaround Maybe part 3 did that. I don't remember. It definitely introduced completely full 3D areas, which they didn't use again in the RE1 remake. They didn't use it again in RE0, but they did start doing full 3D environments in Resident Evil 4. And I think they did it a lot better than they did in this game. I mean, you got 5 years removed from it. It should be a better game, right? Overall. But it's just still, even still. Well, the reason why Slender Man is scary is because he just comes out of nowhere. Those are the scariest things in life. The things that just show up. Like, hey, look at me, I'm here now. You know, but yeah, I would be scared of some jazz that came out of nowhere also. I'd be pretty afraid of something that just came out of nowhere. I would be, but without further ado, how about we play some this here Resident Evil Code Veronica, okay? I'm gonna start a new game. It's new. I'm gonna be from the beginning. I'm gonna probably play like 2 hours of this jazz, and then we'll switch over to Resident Evil, the first remake, 2002 remake. But yeah, Furby guy. I mean, don't get scared playing this, bro. Some people come out of nowhere in this game also. I mean, not as much as Slender Man. But there's a lot of listen, man. There's a lot of scary stuff in this game too. Is it scary as Slender Man? The difference is that he's a man. You know what I'm saying? I think he wears a suit. I think he has a day job, like a 9 to 5, and that would be scary. Yeah, I don't know how much Resident Evil 3 costs, but it is also interesting. Also, by the way, I like scary games. Yo, round of applause for Furby guy liking scary games. I didn't think you would like scary games, Furby guy. I thought you were like, no, I'm gonna play something that's not scary. I didn't even know. I should have asked you when I first met you. Hey, how do you feel about scary games? I would have known a lot more about you. I feel like I learn more about you every day, man. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. That's Claire. It's Claire Redfield. She's from Resident Evil 2. She gets poked in the face with a gun, you know. It apparently had a super effect on her. Super effective. She's looking for her bro. She's looking for her bro, Chris. She went to Paris. She gets caught in Paris. They send her to Rockford Island. And it's the Rock, baby. Dynasty. Jay-Z is really the head of the Umbrella Corp. Yo, we got Alucard in the building, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Rock, baby. It's the Rock. It's the Rock, baby. This is Code Veronica. This is the game with the Claire and the Chris. It's the Redfield game. This is the Redfield game. This is the game we all wanted to play. This is Alucard's favorite game. Código Veronica. Veronico. Yo, I sure you know this Colombian girl named Veronica. She is, oh my God, she's beautiful. I'll give you her Twitter. Nah, she don't have Twitter. I wouldn't do that. That's kind of weird. Hey, Twitch viewers, go follow this hot girl I know on IRL. Go follow her on Twitter. Yo, where there's one game called Baldus Basics. Yo, give me her Facebook. Nah, I'm not that kind of streamer, bro. I mean, if I was like somebody else, I guess I would do that, but I'm not gonna do that today because I'll probably do it tomorrow. Oh, it's a Spanish guy. Well, make her a resident, Marv. I can't make her a resident because I think she got deported. I think her father was a drug dealer. And like high-level drug dealer, honestly. I've heard stories. I don't remember what she told me. Or she didn't want to tell me the whole story. But by the time I started talking to her, she was already deported to she was already deported by the time I got to know her. And I was like, it's cool. I'm gonna go to Colombia. I'm gonna marry this girl. You know Pablo's daughter? She might have been Pablo's daughter. I don't know. She might have been. I never asked her. One day I guess I'll ask her. Are you Pablo's daughter? I'm not gonna ask her tomorrow. I'm not gonna ask her the next day or the next day after that. But one day, I'm gonna ask her one day. One day I'll ask her. Anyway, it's not about that. It's not about Veronica. Veronica's beautiful though. Colombian women. Oh my God. Hello, nurse. Yo, trying to get the villainy killed here. Nah, never that. No. Not trying to get nobody killed. Look at Claire's lips. I don't know how I feel about Claire's model. Like, her proportions look a little off to me in this game. She looks a little weird. But I'm gonna let you see what I mean. I'm gonna let you guys see what I mean. Honestly, if it wasn't for Furby Guy, I wasn't even gonna stream today. But something told me Furby Guy's gonna want to watch the stream, so I'm gonna play a game. You know what I'm saying? Furby Guy's my guy. You gotta do it for the rock. Okay. If I were equipped with a lighter, I could see outside. Yo, I got a lighter. Equipped. Press B. Press the B. Yep. This guy looks Hispanic. He said, Me llamo Luis Serra. Yep. He's just gonna sit down because I think he kind of had an accident with his shirt. I think he had a nosebleed. And he's out of pills apparently.
Go on. Get out of here. This place is finished. I don't know, it might have been a special forces team. But in any case, this prison's been taken over.
Yo, did he get drunk? He might have.
What are you saying?
Spanish people do like to drink. Spanish people do like to drink, so he might have, Furby Guy. I'm not gonna lie.
And what about you? What are you going to do?
Don't worry about me.
Don't worry about me. I'm Hispanic. I do Spanish people things. Okay. A homostatic capsule is on the floor. It's empty. Give me the bullies. Hey, am I gonna take the handgun bullies? Yeah, I'm probably gonna take the handgun bullies. Listen, Rodrigo. His eyes are closed. He's bleeding. I need homostatic medicine. Am I going to pick up the knife? I will pick up the knife. Yeah, let's take the combo knife. You know I hate knives in Resident Evil. Classic RE games, knives don't really make sense. But you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Also, you gotta get the herbs. Herbs are very necessary for living. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta live. Sometimes once in a blue, you gotta do what you gotta do. There's a fire hose here. Oh, so this game was like, look at our dramatic lighting. We can light surfaces in this game. Yo, here's $5 to go get him some medicine. Yeah, I'll get him some medicine. Furby Guy, you really want him to live. Is that your favorite Resident Evil character so far? Furby Guy's a big fan of Rodrigo. He's a big Rodrigo fan. He's gonna get a tattoo of Rodrigo when he grows up. Kirby, I think Furby Guy, I think that would be your favorite character in the Resident Evil series. I don't know him. Well, you're gonna get to know him because you want me to get him medicine. You care about that character. That's your favorite character. His name is Rodrigo. Just go with the flow, man. If he's your favorite character, he's your favorite character. My favorite Resident Evil character is Leon. Yours could be Rodrigo. You know, I mean, no one's gonna judge you for liking that character. He is kind of cool looking. I'm not gonna lie, he's kind of cool looking. Somewhat. I mean, he's bleeding. Oh, a truck used for transport. Oil is leaking from the wreckage. A dead body and a briefcase can be seen inside. Nice. I'm going down, baby. And I kind of hate this part of the game. I kind of hate it. It makes it look like you can do something here, but you actually can't do nothing here. Because you don't have a gun yet. So you can't go pick up the gun that fell out of the truck because there's fire around it. Actually, I don't even think that's a gun. Is it a gun? I don't even think it's a gun. From what I remember. But like I was saying earlier, Veronica and me have a weird relationship because I don't really like this game too much. I guess it's an alright game, but it gets kind of goofy. Yo, the song Walker from Walking Dead? Honestly, it might be. I don't know. But you do like zombie stuff, so I think you'll like Resident Evil. If you like Walking Dead, you'll probably like Resident Evil. You know, you'll probably like it. You know, there's zombies, there's cops, there's women. I mean, what else could you ask for, Furby guy? What else could you ask for? You know? You got the naked zombies already here in the beginning of the game. Usually you don't see naked zombies till really later in the game. Yeah, get off me, bro. Yeah, just unhand me. I don't like to be touched. I don't believe I can do anything there. It's just run. You just gotta run for it. Just run for it. This is the gun. This is the weapon. Oh, somebody's shooting at me. Yo, zombies are creeps in this game. Who you telling, dude? They are. They're just thirsty. They want Claire's body. I think Claire's legs are too long for her body. There's something wrong with her character proportions to me in this game. Personally, I think there's something weird about it.
Wait. Don't shoot.
And there goes Leonardo DiCaprio. So, listen, this guy was clearly based off Leonardo DiCaprio on Titanic.
Wait right there.
And,
Coming over.
he's like one of the most hated Resident Evil characters, except for Alucard. This is Alucard's favorite character. He's Steve Burnside.
Shut up. Make one wrong move.
Also, they were touching you when they're not wearing clothes. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Said I was sorry. My name's Steve. I was a prisoner on this island.
I was a prisoner on this island.
And I'm guessing you're not from Umbrella either.
Young Marv. Nah, that's not me when I was young. Chill.
Nice.
Listen,
I'll remember that.
this guy right here, this guy, Steve, is one of the most hated characters in the entirety of the Resident Evil franchise. He never came back after this game. Of course, he dies in this game too, but still, his voice actor is probably what makes him the most annoying.
You'll only slow me down.
He's pretty bad. You only slow me down. Why'd you say down like that, bro? Why'd you say it like that? Anyway, I got a gun. I got the gun equipped. I can go back and shoot zombos. I'm gonna go back and shoot zombos. Not yet, not yet. Apparently a dust box. That's where door I came from. He's got some bullies on him. I'll take the bullies. Alucard. Alucard, you gotta relax, man. You gotta relax. Don't say things. Zombers. Yeah, zombers. I mean, they have many names. You know, they go by many names. But yeah, you see, if you look at Claire's body, I don't know. To me, something was always weird about her body. Something was always kind of weird about the way she looks in this game. I don't know. I think her legs are too long in this game. Maybe it's just me. Oh, listen, you can't go through this. That's pretty much all it's got to say to me. All right, I think this door is locked too. Yeah, it's completely nailed down. It's impossible to open it. Impossible. The zombies are on the other side of that door regardless. So you go through here. There's dogs underneath the stairs and all that stuff. Listen. Yo. Can't open that. There's a padlock. Where the doggies at? So you come here, you get the herbs. Herbs and spices, man. And you can go inside here and shoot some zombos. Let's go shoot some zombos, Furby guy. Shall we? I'm gonna do this for Furby guy. Well, she pulls the trigger faster than most. One sec. How many seconds you need? I'm gonna go get some bullies. Look, there's a toilet here. This toilet has some rather disgusting stains. A horrible smell lingers. The bathroom in a prison. What do you want them to do? Spray with Lysol? This is not the coronavirus, all right? This is the T virus. Washing your hands did not help you against this virus. Okay, take this map. You took a map. Yo, clean it, Marv. Hey, do I look like the janitor? I know in real life I might look like a janitor, but I'm not a janitor in this game, okay? That's why you there. Don't be sexist, all right, bro? Just because Claire's a woman doesn't mean she's going to clean your bathroom, all right? Alucard, relax. Alucard thinks all women are for cleaning and cooking and cleaning, doing the laundry. It's not true, my boy. It's not true. Okay, I'm going to mix some herbs. Maybe not yet. Maybe we'll see how far we go. We'll see. I might not need to. I think this is the door I came through to begin with. Is it? Yeah, this is the door. I wonder, can I go through the other door? I forget a little bit about the beginning of this game too. Okay, so this door is open. It's Resident Evil time, you guys. It's the evil residents. Oh, yeah, that's right. This area of the game is funny. Look at the prisoner's diary. Okay, I'm gonna read it to you. This room stinks of death. Based upon the information I found, I believe that I'm far south of the equator. Luckily for me, that Bob in the bunk below me is one of those interesting type of guys. May 16th. Today, Bob told me some crazy story of why he was put in this place with me. Bob said that he used to be an attendant of the head of this place. This boss named Alfred supposedly placed him in here because of the tiny little mistake. What does that mean? You know, what's gonna happen to me? Bobtastic. Very true. May 20th. Without warning, a group of military men took Bob to the building behind the guillotine stand. At midnight, I'll sneak out of here to see him. Yeah, I've been hearing that anyone taken to the building never comes out. On top of that, there are these really large, like plastic bags constantly being removed from that place. I better pray for Bob. May 21st. I was wrong. I shouldn't have gone there. What is going on in there? All I could hear was some insanely creepy laughter and the sound of Bob screaming. I don't know what to do. I can't stop thinking about it. Is that going to happen to me? I can't let it. I just can't. I got things to do. You know what I mean? He had things to do. Today, Bob and his uncle told you, bless you, Marv. Bless. Yo, May 27th. Since my last entry, all of my fellow inmates have been taken to the building. I know that I'm next. It's obvious that we were all here to be used as Alfred's guinea pigs. There's no way out. What am I gonna do? Yeah, what will you do? So this part is pretty scary. I don't want you to get scared, Alucard, but I gotta do what I gotta do. Okay? As soon as I pick this up, it goes to jazz. Bang! But he's got some good weapons on him. Let me see, can I? Yes, I can. Can reload from the menu. Gotta watch out for the zombie behind me. Tartar sauce. Reload. Shoot. Nope. Damn it. Kick his head off, lady. Okay. These guys, they almost got me, but they didn't get me at all because I'm still on fine. So I'm okay. I told you I'd make it, Alucard. You got Furby guy all worried for nothing over here. What is he worried about? Come on. Get with the program, Alucard. Okay? It's not gonna happen to me. No, not today. Not today. Look, some more bullies. I like it when I pick up bullies. It gives me more ammunition for my handgun. I could do more damage to the enemies, you know? Here we go, guys. Get ready. Because this ain't funny. Listen, I picked up some automatic guns. I'm pretty excited with myself right now. And look, another Zombo comes out. Where did you come from? You weren't in this room before. You're not a tenant. Let me see your name on the lease over here. This is the doggos. Doggos want to come and bite me. Little did they know I'm immune to dogs. Yeah, that's crazy. There's this big hole, the wire netting. There is a blood stain under the eaves. I think it meant to say leaves there. I don't know what eaves is. I keep learning new words every time I play Resident Evil. But I'm gonna keep it rolling. I don't think the doggos come out this time around. I think it's when you circle back that it happens. Let us continue. I just hate this room with the magnetics. They take if you've got metal weapons on you. Nah. Listen. I'm Claire Redfield, alright? I can shoot things. Okay? Hey, relax. This guy doesn't know how to use a doorknob over here. What's the matter with him? Oh, you want to be that guy? You want to touch me? Come on. That's illegal in some states. This guy, whoa, you getting up? I shot you. Stay down. It's illegal. Don't touch me again, all right? It's not what we do in this country. This is America. No, actually, I think I'm in France. right now.
Please deposit any metallic items you have.
I hate this part of the game. But I gotta deposit my weapons. I'm gonna deposit this book also. Aha, I can't deposit books. They just want my weapons. I think... Yeah, you gotta deposit ammunition also. I wonder if you got deposit the lighter. I think so. Look at all these zombos outside. Yo, also COD Zombies is a good game. It has an interesting storyline. You think so, bro? You know what? I think you have a point. COD. They got a lot of ammunition there for people that aren't me, because I don't have a grenade launcher. But I do have a first aid spray. I think my controller just committed suicide. The light turned off. Don't do that again, controller. At least I wasn't in a zombo zone. Yeah, man. Are you gonna turn blue? I might have to do gymnastics now to reconnect the controller. Really big downside of emulated games right here, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pain in the ass to keep the controller connected for every single game. Okay, I pulled off a miracle. Do I want to pick up the 8 spray? Oh, wait, nope. Come on. Charge it. I'm trying to charge it. I think. No, not today. Come on. You gonna cut control of my controller now? What a pain in the boobies, bro. Something told me I should have charged the controller earlier too, man. I could save state it and restart it, right? Save state. Come on, what is this? What is this anarchy? Okay. I think I need to restart the game. This is what we do here in the Bravery Arcade. We get a little technical issues and then we gotta start over. Yeah, I'm gonna end the current emulation. Now, if I start this game over, Is your controller wireless? It is. It's of the wireless variety. It's a PS4 controller. You know, it gives me a hard time sometimes. It makes me wanna do karate on it sometimes. But if I'm correct, I can pick up right where I left off. If I do the emulation button, yes, I can. But my controller's still not working. Why you not working, controller? Why you don't want to work? Why is my controller refusing to work? You broke it. Oh, this is not what I wanted to happen. Okay, maybe it has something to do with this. Okay. Now, configure. Why? Why are you acting silly? Cancel. 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 I guess I gotta do this again. This is anarchy. Complete anarchy. Complete anarchy. Controller 1 is not using a profile. I don't care about the profiles. I really don't care about that. Just get me back into the game. Yo, you got beamed, nerd. Yo, is that my boy? We got Taco in the arcade. Taco always shows up when we got technical difficulties, apparently. Okay, I think the controller works now. I did get beamed today on Twitter. I did. I think it benefited me, though. Because I finally started using Twitter like a man. Like a... Oh, frick, Jazz. Hold on. No. What I want to do is load my save state. There you jazz and go. Yo, it's Taco's fault. It's usually your fault, Alucard. I was busy watching Jabroni Mike while playing Smash. As you should. Okay, so. Anyways. Ways of any. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. We got Taco here. Taco's in the arcade. All is right with the world. I'm going to go through this door. See what's on the other side. Okay, there's a letter. I'm going to read this letter. Facts on the facility access application. This is the type of letter that I read out at when I go hang out with Taco when we go to go Subway, get some Subway food. Yo, be sure to verify with the content of the following facility access application form and add the applicant's name to the expected visitors list. This was written by Chief Prison Guard Room Paul Steiner. I hereby apply for access permission for prison area D. Details followed. Visitor's name, Carl Grisham. He sounds familiar, Carl Grisham. Purpose of entry, carrying in the following materials. New product sample from Metal Industry Company TG-01. Various daily commodities ordered by the prison. Note. Will use a transportation truck. 2 TG-01 sample will be stored in a designated briefcase. You know where that briefcase is, don't you guys? Yes, you know where it's at. Anyway, Dill, who's this guy over here? I'm tired. Maybe staying up until 6 a.m. watching Local 5-8 was a bad idea. You know, I don't think so, Taco. I don't think you can make. You don't think you have bad ideas. I don't think you ever had one of those.
Well, it seems your brother is under.
I mean, Furby Guy would have told me if you were gonna have a bad idea today, Taco. Furby Guy can actually see the future. Is actually in his lore. He's the Braveheart with the insight of the future.
It's a good thing I have access to an outside connection from here.
Is it a good thing?
That file shows latitude.
Hey, Taco, did your dad play all the Darksiders games?
Why do you say your brother?
I thought he said he did.
Come help.
Thanks. I'll do that.
Hey, I was just kidding. There's no way he could get here, even if he is your brother.
Yo, this guy's very pessimistic, right? Steve Burnside, he's a pessimistic fool.
He won't come.
How do you know he won't come?
I'm disappointed if you rely on others.
How do you know he isn't going to come?
I know.
I know he's played 2 and 3. He's probably played 1 as well.
That all about?
Yeah, I think Steve had a stick in his butt. He's got problems with his family. Anyway, look at this. We got an item. We'll take the Hawk emblem. Yeah, I'm going to take the Hawk emblem. I think it's very vital to what I'm trying to do at this particular moment in time. The door is being held by something. It can't be opened from this side. And there's a lock device. You going to pull the lever? I'll pull the lever. I'm going to pull it. Don't know what it's going to do. Don't remember. But this is the Resident Evil Road to Resident Evil 3 Bravery Arcade series. So we're going to pull some levers tonight. That's what we do here in the arcade. Okay. Alucard wanted to ask you, how do you beat the game? He's stuck at a certain part. Alucard, don't be embarrassed. Just ask Taco. Taco, he might tell you, he might not. I don't know. But if he does decide to tell you, then, you know, you got to go with what he tells you. Do whatever he asks. Marv, why are you wearing glasses over his eye patch? Over your eye patch. My eyeballs hurt today. I think I was doing too much editing and looking at TV screens and monitors. I literally have like 8 monitors around my room. You know, 1 for watching TV, 1 for editing. Then I have 2 for live streaming. I have a laptop right here to my left just for music, you know, for playing my beats. And then I have cameras over here where I can see the whole studio from every camera angle, just in case somebody wants to come in and, you know, be the guns in the Navarone. So I think my theory is, since I look at so many screens every day, all day, that I am going to get brain cancer. I don't really believe I will, but you know, you never know. Anyways, hold on, let me get this call. Hey guy, I'm on Twitch right now. Can I call you back? All right, got you. Bye. Hey man, I already have Terminal 7. Remove the glasses of the eye patch. Maybe tomorrow. I don't feel like doing that right now. But it fits perfectly over the eye patch. So, you know, don't arrest me, okay, Taco? And Alucard, don't arrest me, guys. Furby Guy didn't have an issue with it. I figured you guys would be cool with it also. I didn't know I was being judged for everything that I wear on the stream. Jesus Christ, give me a break. Wait, that's illegal. Oh, man. I figured. To wear glasses over your eye patch is illegal. Oh, man, I'm done for. I am Dunsky. I'm going to place this item in to be scanned. I'm going to place this item right here. It's going to scan it. It's going to scan it. And then it's going to make me a fake one. Data transmission complete. If the materials are set, I can restore the object. Okay. I don't think I have any materials. I gotta go outside.
Please deposit any
And I gotta deposit something that I picked up that was metal. What did I pick up that was metal? Oh, the first aid spray. If I'm gonna do that, do you know what else I'm gonna do? Nah, it's pointless if I do that. I shouldn't have even picked up the aid spray. I couldn't even use it. These Taiwanese chicken heads always trying to take my weapons away from me. By the way, guys, this is the Resident Evil game, the first Resident Evil game to not appear on the Sony PlayStation. This game actually came out on the Sega Dreamcast first. Then it, you know, when the Dreamcast failed, they ported it to every console under the sun. Came out for PS2, GameCube, almost everything. Everything after that. But it's not my favorite Resident Evil. If I was to make a tier list, which I probably will do by the end of the series, I'm not gonna do it today. I knew you zombos were gonna try some crazy jazz on me, man. Yo, you're a pro at this game. I don't like to brag, Furby guy. I was part of an esports Resident Evil team. But it got kind of dramatic, so I left the team. I said I'm gonna go on my own. I feel like they were holding me back, you know? So I left the Resident Evil esports team. And I've been on my own ever since. Do I regret leaving the team? I mean, Alucard tells me I should have never left the team. But Taco says it was the right idea. I usually go by what Taco says. I'm gonna take this fire hydrant. Yeah, I'm gonna take the fire hydrant. I think this was something I was supposed to blow up. It says caution. It wasn't red, so I don't know. And there is a padlock key right there. Gosh darn it, can I just destroy this book? Because I know I gotta fight doggos next. I know I can't go in there. And let me tell you, man. You watch speedrunners of these old Resident Evil games, you'll see what a pro is in this game, man. You'll really see what a pro is. These guys that speedrun these old Resident Evil games won't get touched, won't get hit. They'll be slicking and sliving. You would think they're Michael Jackson in this game. It's really, really impressive. I didn't even have to eat the herb. I could have just refilled my gun. Dogs are coming. Get ready for the dogs, guys. There goes one. There goes the other. I would play with you guys, but I'll play with you some other time. Like my boy Sonic says. Oh, get off me, get off me, get off me, get off me. I just wanted to unlock that door so I don't have to see you guys anymore. Okay. I escaped with my life intact right now. All right, listen. I'm gonna go put out this fire. I don't even think you can use it in anything else but that little area. And I didn't actually kill the zombos in that area either. Yeah, you're a mark in this game. Yo, Silky, welcome to the arcade. That's how you make an entrance. You come in here, you call people marks. It's the classic Silky thing to do. Silky. Oh, there was zombos right there. I didn't even know there was. Yeah, that was some mark thing that I just did right there. Now this is the road to Resident Evil 3. Resident Evil 3. Oh man, I'm gonna pull out the dualies because I only have 11 bullies in the other one. Who wants spaghetti? Does anybody here want spaghetti or not? Silky. Yo, hey Silky. Still ripping on my style. Silky wishes he was a taco so bad, bro. Taco, you don't even know. I ran into him at the supermarket the other day. He just kept on talking about you, like, yo, I want to be Taco so bad, bro. And I was like, listen, Silky, we can't all be Taco. We can try. It's not possible. Look at this naked Zombo right here, okay? Marv, wash your hands. I will. I did. I do often. All right, time to use the fire extinguisher. I swear, Taco. I was at the supermarket. Silky was there. He was just like, dude, I wish I was a Taco so bad. Like, there's nothing else that I would love in this world. And I was like, man, listen, we can't all be Taco. We can try. You can imitate, but you can't emulate. Okay? Taco's the type to wake up DPs. Oh, you're silly. Okay, you can do the quick turnaround in this. What does that mean? It's fighting game lingo. You say you wake up and you Dragon Punch. It's like the most basic thing to do, kind of, in Street Fighter when you're kind of any fighting game, to be honest. It's like the most basic thing to do on wake up. So people consider that an insult. He DPs on wake up. You know, that kind of thing. Oh, you're sleeping there? Dude, don't sleep there no more. I walked through there, okay, doggo? Relax. Relax. I don't play fighting games, dude. All right, listen. There's nothing wrong with fighting games. You know, there's actually a lot good about them.
Please deposit any metallic items you have in the security
So
box.
the Resident Evil 3 review embargo lifted, I guess today, because there was a lot of reviews for Resident Evil 3 remake today. And it's kind of funny because the game's kind of getting mixed reviews, kind of. Not because it's a bad game or anything, but because it's like not as ambitious. Oh, I forgot to put the lighter in. Not as ambitious as last year's remake, and also it's really short game. It's a really short game, which I already knew. I watched the reviews. I wasn't really concerned by or surprised by anything that. The funny thing that stands out to me in all the Resident Evil 3 remake reviews is that what they are saying about the remake of Resident Evil 3 is exactly. It's getting good reviews, just not excellent reviews like RE2. Yeah. What's really silly to me, or that I find funny, I guess, the most funny thing about it, is that it's the same thing they were saying about the Resident Evil 3 remake is the same thing they said about Resident Evil 3 when it initially released all the way back on the PS1. That it just wasn't an ambitious game, and that it's really short. It's probably the shortest Resident Evil game, and that it doesn't have as much replay value as the Resident Evil 2. Also, the OG 3 is short. Why would you think it would be a 20-hour game? I knew it wasn't going to be a long game. I think me and Silky were talking about it, and I told him get RE3 first, because you're going to beat it in a week, and then you can go get Final Fantasy 7 and have a much longer game. But I'm still going to get RE3. The reviews don't bother me. Resident Evil games in general, not that long. Very true. Think Resident Evil 4 was like 15 hours. I think that's the longest Resident Evil game. It's like 15 hours for your first playthrough if you never played it before, on average. And then if you played it before, I think you can get it down to even like 4 hours or something if you're a pro. Well, they're using the same tech that they did in RE2. My whole jazz with RE3 remake and why I was never really like, oh, this is gonna be the best thing ever, is because damn it, you freaking Zombo, you're so thirsty, get off me. You want my body, you can't have my body. Damn it. I thought I dodged you, I guess not. Yo, I think it's under 10, Taco. That's why it's getting shit. It's short, but nowadays anything shorter than 30 hours is considered poo-poo. No. I don't agree with that. I think people understand nowadays when a game is only like under 10 hours. Like God of War for PS4, God of War 4, whatever you want to call that game, Dad of War, is like an 8-hour game probably. I think if you're not doing any of the side quests and all that other jazz, you know. But you know, people still love the game. It's not about the length, it's about the experience. Anything under 15 doesn't get praised. Dad of War is a 25-hour game. You sure? I didn't think it took me 25 hours to beat that game. I don't think so. You might be right. It's been a while since I played it. But, you know, when I first heard that they were remaking Resident Evil 3, my first thought was, damn, it should just be DLC. I don't even think it should be a new game, to be honest with you. Yeah, like 23 hours. Really? That avoids 23 hours? Okay. I take that back then. But yes, my first thought with the Resident Evil 3 remake, it was, yeah, it should have probably just been DLC because you frequent a lot of the same areas of Resident Evil 2 and it's using the same engine. It's not too much new stuff in there, if any at all. I'm fine with like one game being shorter because at least I'll actually complete it. Oh, you'll beat Resident Evil 3. That's without a doubt. Oh wait, there's something in the truck. I remember bullies in here. Is there bullies in here? Could have swore there was bullies in here. I guess I was incorrect. Maybe on the other side. Yeah, there's bullies on the other side. Okay. Resident Evil 3 is not a bad game. It wasn't even bad when it first came out on it can't be as bad or as short as Ground Zeroes. All right, Ground Zeroes is not a bad game either. But Ground Zeroes is just not a game. It's like more like a demo. That's the only real issue I see with Ground Zeroes. It's not really a real game. $30 was a lot for. I don't think they should have made it $30 or whatever it came out as. I take forever to beat games. I have a tendency to pick games that are like 400 hours long. I can't play a 400-hour game anymore. I could barely play a 100-hour game. Look how long it took me to beat Bloodborne. And that wasn't even 100%. I didn't beat the Chalice dungeons. So that wasn't even 100%. I just beat all the main game and DLC bosses. $30 for 30 minutes. Slow. Yeah, it was $30 for 30 minutes. It was. And then you speed run it and people are beating it in like 1 hour. No, I think less. People are beating it in like 15 minutes. I'm playing one right now. A lot of zombos in this area. I don't know if I don't have to kill these guys. I'm gonna do it just like say I did it. Tell my friends, my parents. Maybe they'll be proud of me. True though, Resident Evil games are never long. They're always around like 10 hours, but Resident Evil 3 was the shortest. And the reason why is because Resident Evil 3 was always supposed to be like a side story, or like it wasn't supposed to be a mainline game. But I think Sony was like, nah, you gotta give us part 3. You can't put part 3 on the Dreamcast, because this game that I'm playing right now at this particular moment in time was actually supposed to be, allegedly, it was supposed to be Resident Evil 3. But then Sony was like, no. You have a contract with us, Capcom. You can't do that. You can't put part 3 on the Dreamcast. Even though they didn't change anything about the game. Code Veronica became Code Veronica. Resident Evil side story became Resident Evil 3. And Resident Evil 3 Nemesis was only supposed to be a side story showing how Jill escaped Raccoon City. They did add more jazz and content to the game once it became a full-length game, but it still was never that much. And when they reviewed it at the time, they said the same thing. It's kind of the same jazz as Resident Evil 2. It's a little more action. I'm planning on getting the 150 200 hour Dragon Quest 11. the 130-hour Xenoblade Chronicles, and the presumably 110-hour Bravely Default 2. Each Witcher 3 expansion was like 6 hours long. All right, you guys are comparing RPGs to action games. There's no action game that's 100 hours long. And the reason why is because you get more bang per hour. We sound like prostitutes, right? You get more bang per hour in a, oh damn it, doggos, I can't even stop and talk to you guys. You get more bang per hour in an action game. While in an RPG, it probably takes 30 hours for every story beat. In an action game, you will get a new story beat every like 15 minutes or 30 minutes. In an RPG, it'll take 100 hours. It could take 30 hours just to get another story beat, you know? Because you could be walking around a town or something and boom. I don't remember if I have to go up first. I think I do have to go upstairs first. And then I think I meet Psycho Boy for the first time up here. I think this door doesn't open. Doorknob is missing. Yuzu. Now, Resident Evil 3 still a good game. It was cool for its time. You got Nemesis chasing you everywhere, even though I feel like that's the same thing with Mr. X, but whatever. People love Nemesis. Because a lot of people didn't play Scenario B in the original Resident Evil 2 and never even saw Mr. X in the original Resident Evil 2. Marv, 30 hours for a story beat is like specifically Dragon Quest 6. All right, so maybe 30 hours is dramatic for an RPG. Okay, so in an RPG, I would give it like every 2 hours maybe is another story beat or something in the beginning. And then it starts spacing out more and more as the game goes on. The story beats go from being this close together to being like, whoa, this close together as the game goes on and on. Where in an action game, you get a story beat like every 15, whatever, every hour or something, you know? But yeah, that's what it is. I gotta take the crossbow, the bow gun. I don't really use it that often, but it is a good weapon for when it gets to explosives. Okay. This is like from a movie. I forgot what movie they stole this scene from completely. But yeah, we're not gonna be able to compare RPGs to action games as far as how long the length of the game is. You know, obviously, if I had to level up Claire just to get to this point in the game, a lot of the hours in this game would be kind of like doing nothing, respawning zombies and all that other jazz just so I can gain levels. Like DQ6 is cool, but once Murdow dies, the story forgets it's supposed to exist.
Contamination detected. Level 3. Emergency shutters will close. All personnel evacuate immediately.
That was close.
But I think that Resident Evil 3 Remake is coming out at the perfect time because it's going to be such a nice combo when you beat Resident Evil 3 in a week, maybe in a day if you're like that. Maybe Silky will beat it in one night. But once you beat Resident Evil 3 and then you just hop right on Final Fantasy 7 the following week, or maybe earlier, because I heard rumors today that Final Fantasy 7 might come out earlier because of the Rona. So if it comes out earlier, then it's like, that's perfect. I could just play one game, beat it, boom, beep, bang, on to the next one, You know what I'm saying? FF7 is going to be like 10 hours long. I'm sure. I don't deny that part. I don't deny that at all. That's only overseas. Okay. Either way, you got a week to beat Resident Evil 3. You got a week. It still works out perfectly for me, at least. That's probably how long it'll take me to beat it anyway. Because I'm definitely not gonna be that dude who's gonna beat it in 4 hours. You know, I'm gonna be talking to you Herbs on Twitch, you Marks over here. I shouldn't have picked that up. I know there's something else I gotta pick up in this area. 100 gigabytes for Final Fantasy 7. God damn. Well, I got a PS4 Pro, so I'm not worried about it. But yeah, I could see it being annoying. Oh, I don't have bullies anymore. I guess I'm gonna use this weapon. What'd you just call me? I called you a Mark. Okay, he's dead. There's another Zombo in that door. Hey, Johnny. Kind of handsome, Johnny, but you're still not my type. I'm about to block you on Twitter. No, don't block me on Twitter, man. I worked hard to get back on Twitter. Yo, where's the save box at, man? I haven't encountered not one save box yet. RIP people on Wi-Fi installing Final Fantasy 7. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a rough install if you're only on the Wi-Fi. But no, I think if you wait till 12 o'clock for the game to drop, you put it to download and you wake up in the morning, boom, you got it. It's right there. You're good. I'll get my fan base of like 9 people to mass report you and get you kicked off. They said 75 gigs. That's still a lot though. That's still a lot. But I guess less than whatever. You need 100 available. You son of a bitch. Oh, come on. And there's another Zombo around this corner. And I'm pretty much coming over here for nada. Let me see what he's got. Bow arrows. Oh man. Yo, pre-download that shiz. Yes, because even if you're at work, you can go on your phone and go to the PlayStation Network and just set it to download. You can buy it on your phone, which I really like. I did that with the Resident Evil 3 demo, and I was like, man, I didn't know you could do this. This is awesome. I'm just gonna put everything to download and then go on with my life. You son of a bitch, man. I bet you there's nothing even in there. It seems to be broken. I think there's something in here. Oh, the valve. No one at work with this quarantine. No, there's still people at work. The essentials. Me and you ain't at work, so because we're not essential. Take the key with tag. Key with tag. What does the tag say? Small key made with steel with the word storage. Shout out to storage. I'll play with you guys some other time. Listen, for a 10-hour game, that's 75 gigs. Final Fantasy 7 Remake better be the ultimate game experience. Taco, if you go in with that expectation, then you're going to be the most disappointed person ever. Never go in with that expectation. I've learned that many a time. Never go in with that expectation. Like, this game fucking better change my life for the better. Nah, definitely not. Never going with that expectation. What is this for again? Storage key? Is that for something in here? Like, you're setting yourself up for disappointment if you play any game saying this better be a life-changing experience. Secure with a simple lock. That should be this, no? What the? Secure with a simple lock. I guess not. Oh, okay, that was for this. Explosive. Take bowgun powder. Filling up my inventory. Shouldn't be doing this, but I'm doing it. Now, if I already know with Final Fantasy VII. I'm going in with the I knew everything that was gonna happen with Resident Evil 3. I knew this off Jump Street. Now, but with Final Fantasy VII, not that I didn't know what to expect, or not that I don't know what to expect from it, but I know for the most part to be very, very cautious with anything that Square Enix makes nowadays. Like anything. I'm sure most can get at least 20 and completionists may get over 40. I'm sure, but you know, is the length of the game really what makes it a good game though? No, so it's like it's not even really the point. The length of the game doesn't really mean anything at all. Damn it. Freaking dogs. If it's a good game, that's all that really matters. Now, with it being a 10-hour game and then 20 if you do some of the side quests, that's cool. Whatevs. But I don't think it's necessarily that, okay, this has to be a certain amount of hours for people to be happy with it. No, Final Fantasy VII is under a different microscope than Resident Evil 3 even. Final Fantasy VII is under a microscope that even Resident Evil 2 wasn't under last year. Final Fantasy VII is not just responsible with, being a great game for what it was back then. It's responsible with kind of making everybody on the West into JRPG fans and kind of being this amazing experience. It's kind of like if Metal Gear got remade. And no, I kind of say it was probably even higher because Metal Gear did get remade for the GameCube and it wasn't that great. So it's under a much wider microscope, and it's under like it's actually so bad how much people wanted this remake, and the fact that there is no way they're going to meet everyone's expectation with it at all. So like it's already bad that they had to cut the game in we don't even know how many parts yet. This game could be up to 4 parts long, you know? We have no idea how long it's going to take for us to play this game in its entirety, or even when is the next time we're going to play part 2. When I was younger, Final Fantasy VII was a big deal because it made because a JRPG was mainstream. Yeah, it's a big deal just for that, and it's a big deal for I guess for like there's just so much more to it to put it in one sentence is kind of difficult. Cinematically, it was like a big deal. Like, oh shit, this and Metal Gear were like, this is a fucking movie now. Video games ain't just for kids no more. And it didn't have to just be a mature game. It didn't have to have blood and sex and tits and shooting people for it to be considered, all right, video games are not just for kids anymore. Metal Gear had those things, and it's still, I think Final Fantasy VII still is above Metal Gear as far as how much people demand a remake for it. So I definitely think there's no way around it. This remake is so demanded and so much wanted, and there's no way. Part 1 is exclusively the Midgard shit, which is the first 10 hours of the OG. Exactly. It's only the first 10 hours of the original game, which is already a huge disappointment in general. To me, that's already, damn, like that's it. That's all we're getting, and then I gotta wait another year or two just to get out of Midgar and then play only another little piece of the pie. There's just, you know, there's no way Resident Evil was gonna meet Final Fantasy was gonna meet our expectations. So I'm just happy. I'm happy with what we're getting, as sort of like, maybe this could have been so much worse. Maybe we wouldn't have gotten anything. Maybe we should just be grateful to have a piece of the pie remade. And it looks good. It looks good, and it's an action game, and Square Enix actually, you know, made a decent action game, because the demo was all right. FF15, the combat felt like you were like, I don't know what it was. Hold down circle, I'll just swing forever and ever and ever and ever. Whatever, you know what I mean? But, you know, they finally found a way to kind of mix the turn-based with the how you call it? Mix a turn-based with the action, live action, real-time action. Like, this could have been a lot worse. This is what I'm saying. Just be happy with what we're getting, and, you know, don't put your expectations all the way up there. You don't want to be like a Star Wars fan. Star Wars fans are like, oh my God, this is the worst, because they have this expectation of what they want everything to be like. Jazz, I don't even know my ID number. Let's check it. What is my ID number? NTC 0394. Somebody remember this number for me. I don't have expectations despite being a huge Squeenix fan, because I didn't care about FF7 that much. I was a tactics guy. Well, yeah, you weren't even alive when the game first came out, so I can understand that. I can understand it, but I was, man, like I really felt the impact of that game when it dropped. I remember seeing the advertising, the commercial of Cloud holding her in the water, and it just felt like this giant epic game when you see the cutscenes and the CGI and all that jazz. It really felt amazing. So yeah, man, like NTC 0394. Let's see if I can remember that. And that might not even be the right number. NTC 0934. Error. NTC 0934 is not it? Come on. Let's see it again. NTC 0934. The Jazz? The Jazz? Even when I was a kid, FF7 was a big deal. People never really shut up about it. That's right. FF7 is this giant sacred cow that, you know, you couldn't talk bad about it and whatever. And then Squeenix did the dumbest thing ever, which hyped up the whole world, is when the PS3 was about to release. They released a tech demo of the opening of Final Fantasy VII with PS3 graphics. And it's like, why did you do that? Why did you do that? Why did you do that? I put NTC 0394. I put that. Let me try this again. F7 is the RPG that even I played, and I don't really play RPGs. That's what I'm saying, bro. NTC 0934. Unless ID number? No, let's try it again. It's been rejected. What is up with it? Why is it acting stupid? Zero 0394. That's what I put, right? Did I put that or not? 0394. Did I put 0934? 0394. Zero 394. Okay, thank you, Alucard. Somebody remember it, you Mark. Yes, I got it. Yes, discard that. All right, continuing to talk about remakes. It's really bugged out that the Resident Evil 2 remake came out last year. Resident Evil 2 is one of the biggest games on the PS2. The Metal Gear Solid remake came out on the GameCube. Metal Gear was one of the biggest games on PS1. Final Fantasy VII was one of the biggest games on PS1. PS1 had... Oh, fuck this guy. PS1 has so many great games. The majority of these games have gotten remade. Of all the remakes, the only one that people are really like, this one has to be perfect, is like Final Fantasy VII. It's the only one that everybody's like. RE2 remake was probably the best remake of all time. It's probably the best one. I mean, it's just such a great remake. Great remake. Actually, I don't know. The Resident Evil 1 remake on GameCube is pretty awesome too. Twin Snakes is not bad. I think the cutscenes are a little too over the top. I think the cutscenes are a little bit too over the top for me though. Like Snake's doing backflips for anything that crosses his path. Anybody tries to shoot him, Snake's doing 5 backflips. And it's like, okay, I get it. And then they said some of the voice acting got a little too operatically sounding. Kirby Superstar Ultra was a better remake as it outright made the original irrelevant. No, I can't tell you. I never played Kirby Superstar Ultra, but I do love the jazz out of Kirby Superstar. I love that game. I mean, the outro for the majority of my videos is the outro to the Meta Knight game in Kirby Superstar. That outro I play most of the time, that sounds like a Western outro or whatever. That's the outro for Revenge of Meta Knight on Kirby. Kirby Superstar is a combination of a couple mini Kirby adventure games or whatever, and some other mini games in there too. Oh, this is the worst cutscene in this game. Okay, what's the point I was making earlier? Okay, a lot of great PS1 games have been remade already. A lot of great ones. The remakes came and went. It wasn't such a big hullabaloo. Resident Evil 2 is probably the best one out of all of them, all the PS1 remakes. But the Final Fantasy remake was the one that people wanted so bad. And it was like, this is what everyone's been screaming for. Oh, this cutscene. Oh my God. This is why I don't want this game to be remade, because I don't want to see this in HD. These villains of this game, oh my God. I kind of hate them. To me, this is when Resident Evil got really silly as far as the tone. It had bad voice acting before, but this game in general is just kind of goofy. Meta Nightmare Ultra alone made it better than the original. They were, but as a kid and thought it was dope. Yeah, when I was younger, I thought Metal Gear Twin Snakes was really good. But you start to realize that being able to shoot in first person It breaks all the bosses. It breaks all of the bosses. Every single boss in that game, once you're given the option to shoot them in first person, they all become baby food. Revolver Ocelot, they didn't change the boss fights, but they gave you extra abilities. Revolver Ocelot, you got to chase him around. You can't shoot in first person in the original Metal Gear. So that fact alone kind of broke the game. But the soldiers walking around, the regular soldiers, did get more. Oh, I forgot I can't do this yet. Well, I think the homeboy comes to save me. Does he come? No. I save him from this. Of Nintendo remakes, I'll tell you what, Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask on 3DS are pretty amazing remakes. Although I feel that they kind of made Majora's Mask way too easy. Way too easy. Like, Majora's Mask was a hard... Yo, if you weren't metal as fuck, you were not able to play Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask... Yo, Nintendo was like, all right, dude, we're going to make Majora's Mask the most metal, fucking hardcore. You gotta have balls of steel to step into this game because you have a time limit to do everything. And if you're not... You're always on edge playing Majora's Mask because you're like, I gotta do this quick. If I don't do this quick, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. What item did I pick up from over here? So as far as remakes go, the Ocarina of Time remake on Resident Evil, on 3DS, probably one of my favorite remakes. Ocarina of Time. I didn't go through this door, did I? And I don't think I've gone through this door. Ocarina of Time is a pretty good remake on even though the graphic upgrade kind of makes some of the darker parts of the game a little too bright. I don't ever think there's anything good in these briefcases. And some of the more atmospheric moments of the game gets lost when you brighten up the graphics. In Ocarina of Time. You know, there were some darker moments in there. But yeah, man. Once again, remakes are never a perfect thing. And because most of these games got released at a moment in time where they captured like this magic in a bottle or this really lucky scenario of like the developers made this perfect game for this perfect moment in time, you know, that it can't be, even if you remake it now, it's not gonna be nothing special because the only reason this game is special is because it did things that weren't done back then, whereas now everything's been done except for what hasn't. But how do we know what hasn't been done until it's done, right? And then once it's done, you can't redo it because it's only amazing because it's never been done before. Like I hear a lot of people shit on Mario 64 now. I hear Mario 64 is like really easy to pick on because the camera is really bad in Mario 64, and I agree with it. The camera's shit in Mario 64, but at that moment in time, Mario 64 was probably the most amazing, most impressive thing ever. I hear people shit on Sonic Adventure, and I'm like, yo, Sonic Adventure is not a perfect game. It's not a perfect game. We get it. It's not a perfect game. But at that moment in time, as you see Sonic running across the wall, the coming, the whale behind you, my brain was like, yo, there's a freaking whale chasing me, man. There's like a whale. It's like chasing me. Sonic and Tails have voices now. Nier, PS3 Nier is getting a remake. It's not really a remake though. It's more of a little bit of an upgrade, he said. It's not getting, you know, Platinum Games ain't making it. So the combat, I'm kind of scared of how the combat's going to be, because Oof, the original Nier on PS3 combat was not good. People shit, okay? Bubsy 3D, and I mean, people shit on Bubsy 3D, and I mean, no, Bubsy 3D was bad. Oh, I gotta go save this guy now. But the thing is, even for its time, Bubsy 3D is shit. Yeah, Bubsy 3D was shit on day one of release. Bubsy 3D was shit. Wait, which one's the door? Is it this one? But I think he said that as a joke. Bubsy 3D was baby food. It was bad even for the day it released. Okay. I didn't read what this said. What the jazz? I didn't even. I was talking to you guys and I didn't even read what the puzzle was. I think I gotta pick 2 guns. Wait. Press B. There's a message on the control panel. When 2 pairs complete, my anger will subside. Okay. I think it has to be C and E. Yeah, stupid puzzle. The power of Bubsy 3D got you confused.
Oh, I need those. Give them to me.
You gotta be kidding. I found it and I'm keeping it.
He found it. He's keeping it.
Let's make a deal. I'll trade you for something fully automatic.
Now, for the next game we played tonight, I think until Resident Evil 2 came out,
See you around, Claire.
the Resident Evil 1 remake on GameCube was probably the best remake until Resident Evil 2 came out. You want to hear about good remakes? Actually, you know what? I think the Resident Evil 1 remake does what Taco was saying about Kirby Ultra Star, Superstar Ultra. I think the Resident Evil 1 remake totally makes the first Resident Evil game not worth playing anymore. It's like, unless you want to hear the dumb, like, stupid dialogue, the voice acting, and the FMVs, the weird FMVs, there's no point to play Resident Evil 1 anymore. Because the remake just has it, everything and more, 10 times better.
What are you talking about?
The graphical leap from PS1 to GameCube is, oh my god, it makes you jizz on your pants. I'm not even gonna lie about it. And I think that's why they remade Snake, Twin Snakes, Metal Gear Solid, because they saw the Resident Evil remake,
You must be one of Umbrella's lower level officers if you're a
but they could not reach that level of quality. I think it's because Kojima wasn't really that involved with the Twin Snakes remake, and also Kojima is a PlayStation fanboy, so he was never gonna let Metal Gear be better on a different console.
Founders of Umbrella Inc. Now tell me, why have you attacked this installation?
Another good remake that people don't talk about is Klonoa on the Wii.
After you arrived,
They got Klonoa on PS1,
you must have informed your people of
and then you play it on the Wii. It's the same game,
Still don't
way
know.
better,
I really
way
don't know
better.
anything about that.
But Klonoa never gets love. Nobody loves Klonoa.
How can you deny it? My base has
This villain right here is what makes me not like this game. This is when Resident Evil villains got goofy as hell,
was released.
and
Countless zombies and monsters.
no one plays Klonoa. No one's ever played Klonoa. Yeah, Klonoa gets no love, bro. He gets no love.
Have it your way then. You're just a rat in a cage anyway. I'll be sure to keep you.
And this character right here makes me think that this game can never be remade unless they change that character completely. Because his whole thing, which I guess I'll spoil for you. I don't think none of you guys care anyway. Alex and Alexia's, Alfred and Alexia's whole jazz is that They're twins. They're cloned in the same embryo, whatever. They're like the yin and yang to Claire and Chris Redfield, who are the main characters of this game. And they're one of them is like hibernating, trying to get this Veronica virus inside her, which is the girl. She's the smart one. The dude who we just saw is a little bit off kilter. He got the bad genes, I guess. And when his sister goes into hibernating, he starts pretending that he's her. He starts cross-dressing as her. And I think he really thinks he's her too. So he becomes her. And at some point in the game, Claire says, "You cross-dressing freak," which would not work in today's world. She would have to say something different to him to insult him. I think, I'm not supposed to run into Wesker now. Man, maybe not. I'm about whatever. Okay. But either way, I think Capcom should slow down on the remakes after this one. If it becomes a yearly thing, it definitely will get worse and worse as it continues. Don't milk it out. Don't do a yearly thing with it. That's what killed Resident Evil in general, trying to release so many games. This Code Veronica and all this other jazz, these games came out way too close together. And even by the end of the PS1 era, these games were already starting to feel like oversaturated. Because also a lot of other survival horror games started to pop up too. So survival horror games were like oversaturated at this point in time. They're planning to remake something else according to my sources. You know what Capcom should do, which would really make me happy? If they release Mega Man Legends 3. But now that Inafune is gone, and to be honest, I don't even think Inafune was capable of making a good game regardless. Hold on, was there anything here? I think there was something here. Yes, the side pack. I could hold more items now. There you go. Very nice, very, very nice. What are they trying to remake now though, Taco? Other than a Mega Man game, what would a Capcom remake? Can't think of anything else worth remaking from Capcom. I mean, they remade Mega Man and Mega Man X on the PSP. How about you bring those to modern consoles? The remakes, at least. The remakes were good. Speculation is it's DMC 1. DMC 1 remake? I don't think it needs it, but maybe they'll surprise me with something. I don't think DMC needed a remake. But I kind of get it. They're probably on a remake high. They're like, yeah, we did a good job with Resident Evil and jazz. So we're gonna remake The Devil May Cry. Hopefully they do a good job with it. I don't know. Gonna remake Devil May Cry. Could be good. Could be a good thing. I don't think we need it right now. We just got DMC5 and DMC5 was great. We could go with a DMC6 rather than a DMC1 remake. DMC5, my only real qualm with that game is that the environments are so kind of like almost lazy, I think. The environments don't feel that great. And you kind of get the feeling like, all right, I think I know where they spent all their money on the characters, because the characters look jazz and amazing. Oh my God. Move the lever. Move the lever. You can only move this thing twice, so it's a pain in the ass to catch this crap. You gotta be like perfectly around it. Michael Jackson Dante is goats. In DMC 5, yeah, Michael Jackson Dante is great. Even though, what? Why didn't he pick it up? Come on, pick this shit up. No. Michael Jackson Dante is amazing. I didn't really use that weapon that much though, the hat, because I think it cost you your red, whatever it's called. Your red, did I catch it or nah? Yeah, I got it. It costs you your red, whatchamacallits. Spirits? I forget what they were called. Red orbs. So I wasn't really catching too much. I wasn't really doing too much of that, but here comes the zombos, which I didn't notice were there until after I hit the lever. Hey, what's up, Foxy Lady? 5 zombos in a row. I got some bullies. I don't think I have enough to kill all these guys. Can I lead them out the way? Maybe if I lead them over here. Yeah, but there's one crawling over there. Ooh, that one almost got me. Just need this thing, right? The biohazard curd. Get the bad. We're gonna remake Resident Evil. Devil May Cry. I can picture Capcom. Oh, we did good. We did good. We're gonna remake the game. We're gonna remake it again. We're gonna drive left. Oh, Jazz, don't kill me, please. If I'm not mistaken, DMC 1 had a lot more Resident Evil in it, like as far as puzzles go and stuff. Maybe I think it also had the best or maybe not the best, but my favorite environment as far as DMC goes. No one's gonna be making shit with the Heineken flu going on. It'll probably be over by then. We can all hope, at least. But no, I think if DMC 1 gets remade, right? I'm thinking maybe it'll introduce a little more Resident Evil elements back into the series, because it kind of lost a lot of its and maybe better environments too. DMC 1, like I said, I think out of all the games, it probably has the better environments. We also get to fight the original bosses, which is probably the best set of bosses in the franchise. 1 and 3 probably had the best boss. I think part 5 lacked really good bosses too. Like they're so forgettable in part 5. I don't remember a single boss in part 5. I don't remember none of them. So you know, maybe we'll get some. We'll definitely run past these guys. And I don't think there's anything worth coming this way for. I'm just gonna double check though. Oh no, there's bats. I should have brought my knife. Should have brought my knife. No. I'm gonna die to some bats. The bosses in 5 were mostly retreads of previous bosses, if I remember right. Yeah, I mean, they didn't do anything for me, the bosses in 5. They really They weren't bad, but they just didn't do anything new for me. I don't know. And that's why I kind of think a remake would be bad for the series. I want to see the series move forward, you know, instead of backwards. Whereas Resident Evil, we already have like 8 games in the regular series. So I'm okay with remakes, or I was okay up to this point in time. But no, I think DMC needs a new game. Not really a remake just yet, but yeah. Beggars can't be choosers, right? Up the ladder we go. And I think we're gonna finally see Wesker, who was probably the most big baddie of the series up until part 5 killed him off, which I think was a mistake. Should have kept him alive. I feel like that's why the series can't move forward, because there's really no one else to fight. Killed Wesker, Umbrella's gone, and it's really kind of nothing left for them to do with the series. Oh no, no Wesker. Do I need to go inside for anything? Navy proof. I don't really need that until I get to this other area. I could get some. I could. Oh, I can pick up that herb now. I could technically. I mostly enjoyed DMC for its goofy story and humor. The original DMC. Well, it wasn't intentionally goofy back then, but I know what you mean. I definitely know what you mean. Voice acting wasn't good yet at that point, and Dante was a little too serious in the first game. First and second one, he just was way too serious. They took it to a whole nother echelon of Jesus Christ, get off me. They went to a whole nother realm of seriousness with part 2. Sometimes she's running, I can't tell if she has her gun equipped or not. And DMC 1. Oh yeah, there's a worm here now, which is silly. There's like this worm monster for no reason. Why is he here? I don't know, but he makes walking through here a pain in the ass going forward. But he is easy to avoid. You were the one that was supposed to fill my soul with light. Can't use that card just yet, but I think I could use it over her. Indeed, Reno. I think from this point going forward is where this game gets kind of annoying. Oh, look, it's our boy Alfie. Alfred. Why are you shooting at me, Al? Oh, I got him good on heels. And he runs so far away, couldn't get away. And this is where the game kind of gets dark too. In some areas you can't even see the doors because of the lighting, which I thought they thought was cool at the moment. They're like, yeah, let's make the lighting like kind of hard to see, man. That way they can't see where they're going, man. And it's like, nah, I don't think it was the best idea. I think they wanted you to equip the lighter in some areas, but no, I don't think they should have done that. You see there was a door there. Couldn't even really see the door. Solder machine. Solder. A lot of handgun bullies. I think this is an elevator. Is it the elevator over here? I think there's an elevator over here. No, it's a save room. Even better. And here's the medicine for our boy Rodrigo, who we haven't seen in like an hour of gameplay. Here's an herbal essence. Doom doom. Doo doo doom. Yeah, I used to beatbox. I don't do it anymore because I heard it's illegal in some countries, so I really stopped doing it, which I shouldn't do it anymore. And people are gonna start asking me to do it all the time. I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna do it all the time. I'm not doing that again. But we're about to switch off to the next Resident Evil game of the night. So let me just do a little more creeping around. Oh, that's correct. She gets locked in. Can't let me out.
Welcome, Claire. Consider the area you are in a special playground I have prepared just for you. Please try and keep me amused.
Well, okay.
And do not disappoint me by dying too soon.
I'll try not to, Alfred.
So want to
Resident Evil on the Game Boy Color. Resident Evil Gaiden is a game I never played. I should probably get the emulator for it, but that game was always the most interesting thing ever because it becomes like a rhythm game after you get close to a zombie because you kind of have to line up the hits. It's so weird. I do like this about this game. In some areas, it'll be like a really slow door open, and it might be to hide loading times. I don't know why they ever did it, but it really makes walking into some rooms makes you think like, wow, is this gonna get like dark when I get in here? Submachine guns, which I think I will give away to our boy. There is ammo for the submachine guns. I think this is the part where you start playing as Steve, who's like annoying. Oh no, the Bandersnatch. These are the most generic looking enemies in the entirety of the Resident Evil series. I don't know what was the point of them at all, but they can like move around quickly. You can like spiderweb them ways around places, but they're really not a threat whatsoever. Okay, you see what happens when I say things like that? I end up getting snatched up by one. But I think I have to go through this door. No, I don't. Dude, let me go. I'm not your friend. And then you see he just meets you upstairs. He's just annoying. I don't feel like wasting bullies on him. Oh, it's not through there, so it's through this door. Wait, do you have to kill this guy? Is that it? I'm gonna waste so many bullets fighting this guy. Did I pass those things? Dude, let me go. All right, I'll use this now. I guess I passed the bullies I was supposed to pick up. Oh yeah, you have to kill that guy for the door to open. I think that's the only one in the entire game that you have to actually kill. Or there might be an area where there's two. I don't remember. Matrix time, because this game came out after the Matrix, and there had to be one slow motion scene in it to fit the, hey, it's 2000, 1999, 2000 era video games. So that was our Matrix moment. It wasn't cool at all. Dalsim, is that you? Oh my god, have you guys ever seen Street Fighter the later years? It's so good. On YouTube. It was the first YouTube series that I really, really liked. My God, Dalsim, is that you? Dalsim was a taxi driver.
Oh yeah, that felt
Zangief works at an arcade as a janitor.
Don't worry, Claire. Your knight in shining armor is here.
Your knight in shining armor is here.
You wish. But thanks for the help.
See? This is why you need me. I got your back.
Whatever. Here. Take these.
Machine guns? For me?
You know the deal.
Give me the Rugers.
Exchange for your Lugers.
Okay, okay.
I like German guns anyway.
This thing is too cool.
German guns just have this really cool look to
This
them.
is my kind of weapon. All right.
Like you're killing people in style when you have a German weapon.
Hey, this thing's empty. You cheated me.
Up there. Plenty of ammo. Just for you.
Way up there?
Give me a boost and I'll get it for you.
All right, all right.
Wait, isn't the gun supposed to be called a Luger, not a Ruger?
Ow!
No, that's what she said. She said Luger.
You're heavier than you look. Hurry up.
Unless, did she say Ruger? Might have been bad translation. You know, in Japan, German girls have a cool look as well.
What?
Yeah, they do. They do.
That your knight,
No, she said Ruger. I heard her.
he can join
Oh.
in your descent.
Well, you know translation errors. You know how it is with video games, bro. You know how these things go, Taco. I'm sure you're not surprised by that.
Claire. Time to test out my new toy.
So we'll do one last thing before we switch into Resident Evil Remake, which is walk back in this room and hear the funny things that Claire says to you. She talks to you as if you couldn't get it up to summon the beast of the back with the beast with two backs. Listen to this.
Do you want me to take care of this for you, little boy?
He walks away and says nothing. Anyway, guys, that's our playthrough. Well, maybe I can kill these guys at least. I guess he wanted you to do this just so you could feel cool. Play as Steve one time, but he's actually not cool at all. He show you the shotgun, all this jazz. And then you try to pick up stuff. He's like, no, I'm gonna leave that for Claire. Anyway, that's Code Veronica for now. According to my sources, Thanos has tested positive for COVID-19. I hope so. He deserves it among everyone else. Anyway, guys, we're gonna be switching over now. Bravery up. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more Road to Resident Evil 3. I feel cool, kind of cool doing a series like this. I don't think I've ever done that before. Have I? No, I've never done something like this before on Twitch. So it's actually really cool doing this. All right, every day we're gonna play a Resident Evil game, a different one. Yeah. I feel like a YouTuber today, you know? I feel like a real YouTuber. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more Resident Evil. Boom, boom, boom. Hold on to your butts, because we're moving forward on the road to Resident Evil 3. Stay where you are, and I can't think of anything else cool to say, and we'll be right back. Hurrah! What is this jazz?